Hi, this is Marshmallow Fluff with another video. This time it's my Juggernaut from Path of Exile. For stats, this guy's kind of a bruiser. He's sort of a tank slash DPS. For stats, he uses Sunder mainly. It's a 5-link right now. It's 23k, and that revs up to like 26k with endurance charges, which are up pretty much all the time due to the subclassing of the Juggernaut. Chance to hit is 100% because we're using the that node that makes chance to hit 100% and reduces crit chance to nothing. Because our crit chance is real low anyway, so it actually ups our damage to use that node. Not really concerned with damage numbers. This guy mostly just wades in and just doesn't die. That's basically what he does. Defense numbers are pretty good. Physical damage reduction is 43%. Obviously, he's a Juggernaut, so he has huge armor class. Even though his armor, it's not. Ability of the Beast is what you would use on most melee characters in Path of Exile for the extra life. Because it gives a ton of life. 38% is a huge amount of life. You can get it up to 40%, but this one's just 38. Estimated damage reduction is 21%, or the chance to evade is 21. Resistances to fire, cold, and lightning are all pretty much capped at 75%. Chaos resist, no one really concerns themselves too much with chaos resist, but it's negative 47%. You can get Death's Door boots, which will... Oh no, that's bleed. Never mind. Chaos resist, you just have to kind of deal with it when it comes up. Kind of sucks. It's not too bad actually. I think it's generally scaled around having 0%, so negative 47% isn't too bad. You can survive if it's like 0%. You can survive with negative 47% too. You just avoid it or be careful. Chance to block attack damage is 32%, and chance to block spells is 28%. And we're getting a small chance to block from our dual wielding. We're using Wings of Entropy, and that adds a lot to our chance to block. We're using Stone of Lezoir for the spell damage chance to block, and we're using Rainbow Stride Boots for the spell damage chance to block. In addition to our Belly of the Beast for the percent health and the increased flash recovery life rate, we also have Meganord's Girdle for health and flash recovery life rate. So our just standard flasks will go up very quickly. We'll increase our health very quickly. And then we got rare health resistance for the head, the 2 rings, and the gloves. Just rares, any rares with high health and good resistances. Cap out your resistances. And then miscellaneous, so you can see the flask life recovery amount. That's from Belly and Meganord's. Like, it's really high. And then endurance charges, because of our skill tree, we get 6 of them, and they do a lot for us. They give us a lot of damage reduction and extra damage. Remember, it revs up from 23 to like 26. Alright, and then our skill tree, which is like the main thing you look at when you're looking at Path of Exile guys. So we'll start with just the standard skill tree. So we go through the health line, health and armor. We get health, and the Born to Fight, because it's a really good node and it's damage. Some resistances here, all resist. We go over here. I would go up and get this life, and then this to get so you don't miss anymore. This is like the thing that makes it so your hits can never miss, but you don't deal any critical. And then you get an endurance charge if you want, extra health. This is life leech and health. This is health. Then over here, go over here, you get health. this node's pretty good. Makes you move quicker. You can get these dual wielding nodes. Over here, you get these life leech nodes. You can go over here, get more health if you want. Go down here, get more dual wielding nodes, blocking and attack speed and stuff. More health, another endurance thingy. And then over here, it's kind of like here's a socket, attack speed, life, and all resist. It's kind of a free socket because it's right in the path of where you're going anyway to get this health ring up here. And then more resistances up here. So it's kind of like an upside down T if you look at it. Because we want the cyan life wheel and a little bit of resistances from up there. And we want like life, endurance charge, life. This is actually life leech and then life. So we want a lot of life. We want the block nodes from the dual wield. We want the damage from the dual wield. If I'm gonna level this guy up more, this guy's level 80. But if I wanted to level up more, you could grab two-handed because he uses Wings of Entropy, so you could double dip on two-handed and dual wield nodes to get extra damage. You can add a lot of damage to this. This here. And axes, you could grab over to here. You could grab axes if you wanted. You could even go down here and grab these two-handeds. So you would add damage to this. He really has. He has almost 6k life, which is a lot. And it goes up every time you level in Path of Exile, so you'll actually get more life as you level. Not a huge amount, but enough with all the extra percentages we got that it'll be like 50 life or something every time you level. And he was able to do, he was able to do Uber Labyrinth solo, so it's always a benefit. I think he did it at level 77. I did Uber Lab on him solo, and it wasn't too bad. He didn't die. He didn't have to do it again. And for Uber Lab stuff, I did Unbreakable just for the 5% reduced damage taken. I thought it was pretty powerful for a tanky guy. And then they did all the endurance charge stuff. So at max endurance charges, he gets extra elemental resistance. He gets 4% cast resist per endurance charge. And also, he gets damage per endurance charge and increased area effect and stuff. And he also gains endurance charges all the time, like basically with that one. So actually, he's pretty strong. The main benefit of being the Juggernaut and getting all these endurance charges is with our skills. With our link, our Mortal Call to gas 1 damage Jankin, to increase duration and reduce mana cost, which is like a 4-link like everybody uses. Everybody uses at least these 3 together. It gives you the invulnerability to all physical damage for a while, and since we have so many endurance charges, our invulnerability is like so long. It's like 2 or 3 seconds, but it goes off all the time. Like, so we're almost invulnerable most of the time to physical damage, which is crazy good. It helps a lot with Uber Lab, the boss in Uber Lab, and it helps a lot with all the traps in Uber Lab, all the physical damage traps. And other links, we're running Sunder, link to multi-strike, link to fortify, link to melee fizz, link to faster attacks, and then we're linking Herald of Purity, which is like it's like a passive buff to buff our melee physical damage, and it gives us like some little bad guys, and we're linking that to added lightning damage. And Hatred, we're linking to added physical support. Herald of Purity is what is buffed by these two. That's just because they were blue and they just wanted to put something in there. That isn't necessarily what you would link it to, but it works with that. And then Hatred is also another one that's, you can see, that's buffing our physical damage passively by adding cold damage based on it. And this one, just the main reason we want this is the adds 22 to 33 physical damage to attacks, which is good. Other links, Melee Fizz, Melee Splash to Repose, and Vengeance. Those are just like counterattacks that go off automatically. This is invincibility that goes off automatically based on it. It's longer based on the number of endurance charges we have. We have a ton of them. And then this reduced mana, leap slam, fast attack. That's just so you can get around quickly. If you want to. I mean, I don't really care for it. I like to go slow and just take my time. But